Righty ho, YouTube land. All right, probably should have hit, like always, I always say, I should have hit play or record when I'm in the drive, parking forward, waving to my in-laws. I just stopped by and dropped off something to them. But so I'm heading over to Messina, and I said, what should I do? I should call or make a video on YouTube, and I need to take a drink. Hold on. Today feels like a Wednesday and it's only Tuesday. So what's up, you guys? I know I posted a video, I think it was last week, and I said to myself, I need to start doing a video every week. And the problem is what to talk about. What should I talk about? That's the big thing. I found a new channel yesterday, and I'm gonna do a community post on the channel, on my channel. I'm gonna have you guys go and check out this other channel. What was his name? Something Booty Louisiana Picker or something like that. I can't remember the channel name, but YouTube suggested it to me last night when I was taking a bubble bath, and I said, oh, what's this? I'll watch this new channel, or new to me channel. Come to find out, it is kind of a new channel. He's only recently put out videos. I think he only has about 14 videos, and I think he only had like 34 followers. No, was it 34 or was it 234? I don't know. Not very many followers. So I thought, hey, if I can help out this new YouTuber get started and send some people over to watch his videos. He went to the Goodwill bins for the first time, and I was watching that video. And then he went to the regular Goodwill. I guess that's one of the things I can talk about is I commented on his video because he had, I think he's somewhat new. I think he's doing it part-time. He had mentioned, I watched a video that talked about like what he was doing getting started and doing videos and stuff. And he said that he was, I think he was not laid off, I don't think, but he was working from home during the pandemic. And then he heard about, I think it was from YouTube too, about reselling. And he started looking into it and started doing it part-time. And he still only does it part-time. And he started selling on eBay and Etsy. And on Etsy, he's got vintage items on Etsy. So he started selling, and then he ended up deciding to do YouTube. And again, he hasn't put out very many videos, but he was at the Goodwill. He was at the Goodwill bins, and he was showing us some of the stuff that he had gotten, very small Goodwill bins. I think it was Scott, Louisiana. Anyway, it was Louisiana. And he, he's just learning. And I think one of the things that I really kind of liked that he talked about in his video was, he's like, I don't know this. He goes, I don't know brands, especially women's brands, he said. So he was kind of going by feel. So he was going through the clothes, and if it felt like it was something that was of good quality, then he was looking up the brand and seeing whether or not it was actually had a good sell-through rate. I will say one of the things he picked up, he said it sells for $8, and he goes, oh, paying by the pound, it's going to weigh less than a pound, and it's $1.49 a pound. So he's like, it'll be less than $1 or $1, type of thing. Selling it for $8. I would advise against that. I will not source things if I know they only sell for $8. I will not source them. I'm not saying I don't sell things for $8 or even less than $8. I do sometimes if it's a bad buy, I didn't look it up, or it was in a box with a bunch of other stuff, and the items that I really wanted that I knew would sell for more, I will list. And then all of a sudden, if there's just like a Fruit of the Loom shirt that's not a high quality sought after shirt type of thing, then I might just throw it up for $7.99 and sell it just to get rid of it, because I figured at that point it's free, and whatever. Because I don't have a place to donate stuff really around here. There's a few thrift stores. They're all for profit except for a Salvation Army, but that's, Messina, where I'm going today. But I don't bring stuff there because right now they're actually not taking any donations because the fire department must have stopped by and said, you are over capacity in your storeroom, and they said no more, they're not taking any more donations. But even when they are taking donations, they limit you to like one bag of clothes. They just don't have the space. They're looking for a larger location, which they've already, since I've been shopping at them, they've already relocated to the place they're at now, which is much bigger than where they were. But I had posted on their Facebook page, I said, you guys really need to do a by the pound place where people can, they can take unlimited in a warehouse. And they said, if you know of any warehouse space, we would be happy to entertain it, because they said they've been looking to do something like that. This area has nothing. I think the closest by the pound, I say by the pound, like a Goodwill bins, and I know there's other places that are not just the Goodwill. There's one in Vermont, which is like 3.5 hours from here, and it's only open on Friday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's only open Friday and Saturday in Williston, Vermont. And then if you're from Vermont and let me know. Primo Chemo. I don't think you watch my channel, but in case you pop in. And then there's another one that's over in Rochester, which I've never been to. Rochester, New York. I really want to go to a bin store. I really want to go sourcing for like a whole day. And I'm wondering how the Rochester one is. I remember watching this channel in the morning. They would go live before Victoria would go live, for those who watch Victoria's channel. And they were a couple out of, I think they were near Buffalo. And they would go live at like 6 in the morning, and then they would get done, and then Victoria would go live. Well, I would watch them, and they would drive to Rochester every now and then and go to the bin store. But it wasn't something they did very often. They didn't really like the idea of the bins and stuff. But that's the only people I know that's ever really gone to it. I should do a search on YouTube and see what the bins is like there. But I'd like to go there anyhow and hang out for at least a whole day, probably spend the night and just source and see if that's something I'd like to do every quarter, or something like how often should I go do that and get some stuff. Definitely something I would probably entertain, maybe even doing once a month during the winter time, when garage sales aren't going so good. This year, garage sales have been amazing for me. I will tell you that, oh my gosh, I've been finding such good stuff. I went to a garage sale this last weekend, and I pulled up to it, and I was like, oh, do they have one all the time? Like, I never see them have one, but it was set up like somebody who would have one all the time. And do you ever go through a neighborhood, or you're like, oh, this is a really nice neighborhood, they're gonna have good stuff, so you want to go shop at the nice neighborhoods? I am one that I like when I stop at mobile homes, trailers, like just lower income bracket, I'm assuming, right? Doesn't mean that they really are. I mean, they could have a lot of money, but when you look at the outside of a home, you're thinking, oh, probably not going to find anything good here. Well, I went to this one garage sale, and they had a lot of collectibles, and I did pick up a few collectible items. And they had some clothing, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh, they got some vintage items. And I'm trying to think of what I picked up. I picked up a real wool Woolrich shirt, plaid button-up, vintage, for $1. And then I went, and they had a fisherman's sweater, vintage fisherman's sweater. I can't remember the brand. Was it LL Bean? Got that for $1. Then they had a bunch of t-shirts I went through. They were Dick Tracy, 2 Dick Tracys. I already sold one of them, like literally listed it, and it sold right away. Probably should have priced it more. Excuse me. It had, I think it was from 1990. I had Dick Tracy and Madonna on the front, and it said Breathless on it. I sold that one right away. I have another Dick Tracy. It's got quite a few views and a lot of watchers on it. The fisherman's sweater, I've been getting offer after offer after offer. I listed it for $89.99. I think that's what I have it listed at. And I've been getting quite a few offers for $40, $50, and I got one for $55 today, but I probably have gotten about 7 offers so far on it, and I just listed it on Sunday, and today's Tuesday morning. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to hold out. I did get a sob story from a college student who doesn't have much money. This is the most I can pay, blah, blah, blah. I don't really let those impact me whether or not I'm going to choose that as an offer. I have my dollar amount. I comp things good. I do a lot of research before I price my items. I feel like 90 is the good like middle lane of the comps. I feel comfortable at 90. If somebody offered me 80, probably even 75, I would take it. I think I countered 69 on some of them. But I think at 75, I would take it in a heart. Like, I would take it. Wouldn't think twice about it. So I'm holding out. Even though I only paid $1 for it, I got two Harley Davidson shirts. One of them, again, I listed and I got an offer immediately. And I was like, okay, did I not price this right? And I actually went and looked, and I saw that the person was selling Harley Davidson items. They're a seller themselves, which I think, if you're going to be flipping stuff on eBay to eBay, it's really good to have a separate eBay account, not to have your selling account. Because I went and I looked and I saw what the person had for sales. I don't always do that, but I don't know why. For some reason, I was like, I'm just going to look and see. I think they had a large feedback number. I wanted just to check and see who they were, whatever. And I don't do that for most people. But for some reason, I did for this shirt. And I saw they were selling Harley. And I'm like, hold on. Going through, looks like accident debris here in this corner here, in this intersection. Want to make sure I straddle it. And I said, I'm going to just double check this shirt. The thing was, there was no other shirt with this design. It was a Harley Davidson branded tag, made in the USA. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'm priced too low. So I actually raised my price. I think I had it listed for maybe $59, and I think I jumped it up to $89. I think I did $89, and I can't remember exactly what they offered me first. I may have said amount, but I don't know if that's right. But anyway, I said, I think they're flipping this. So I raised my price. And then I got offers that were less or more or about what my original asking price was from other people. I think at one time I had like 3 offers. And I counted all of them 69. And then I sent an offer to likers. Because right away it showed up where I could send an offer to likers, because it was like 10 likers within an hour. It was really quick. And I said, I'm going to send them all a $69 offer. Nobody jumped on it. So I don't know if maybe the price is too high and they're hoping it will come down. Maybe I should go back and send the offer of the 55. I think I had listed for 55 maybe originally. So I might do that. I don't know. I'm up in the air. But anyway, so many. I think I have like 35 likers now on it. I don't know. You can probably go look and see on my channel, Tamerlyn, my store name. And quite a few like views and so forth. And then I have another one that I listed the same time. And that one's got some watchers and that one's got watchers, and it has people have viewed it, but I don't think I've gotten any offers on it. Anyway, really good items at this garage sale I picked up. I've been really enjoying finding vintage shirts. And again, this was in like a mobile home in the country. And I was originally thinking, I'm probably not going to find anything here. It looked like just old stuff on the outside when I drove up. Really glad I got out. I ended up buying some dishes from them. And what else did I get for hard goods? I feel like I've gotten something else from them. But I don't know. Anyway, really, really good garage sales this year. Overflowing. My bins are overflowing. I just don't even know where to put stuff right now. I got stuff that's not even, it's listed, but it's not put into totes because my totes are full. I don't want to cross post it until I have it listed as in a home. So I use the custom SKU area. And right now it just has my cost of goods, GS $1 type of thing. for garage sale. So I don't know what to do. So I really want to get this stuff cross-posted, but I got to put it somewhere. And I'm struggling with where to put it. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to put another shelving unit up and put more stuff on it? I don't know what I want to do. Busting at the seams right now. I was hoping to downsize my inventory, and instead this summer with the garage sales, I've exploded my inventory. So I'm just kind of stressed out. Oh, I bought a curling iron. I think it's a hair straightener. Paid $2 for it, and I sold that for 70 something today. That shipped out. I do have 2 packages here that got to go to UPS, and I'm going to do that while I am in Messina. And then I got to run into TJ Maxx for something, and I'm just driving all the way out there for that. Then I got to get home and start figuring out what to do with there's a garage sale sign. Let's see the address. All free. Ooh, I'm going to have to go to that after. On the way home, I'm going to stop at that garage sale. It says all free down that road. It didn't tell me where. Maybe I should go now. No, I'll stop on the way home. It's Tuesday. Nobody's out garage selling right now. It's probably been out since this weekend. But I figured, what the heck, I'll go that way on the way home and check it out. So that's pretty much what's up with me. I'm going garage sailing this weekend again. I'm going camping, and we are camping in Watertown area, which is about 2 hours from here. Oh, it went away. 2 hours from here, and I told Tony, I said, I'm going to bring my car instead of us pulling the Jeep, because I don't like driving his Jeep. So I'm going to drive my car, and I'll meet you at the campsite. I'm going to there's 2 thrift stores in Watertown I like to go to. The one's Salvation Army, and then they have the Thrifty Shopper, I think it's called. So I'm going to go there and check out and see what I can find. And then Friday we're going to garage sale. And then Friday evening my brother and my sister-in-law are going to show up and camp with us. And then it's salmon season here in northern New York. So my husband and my brother are going to go fishing. And then I think that we'll probably go apple picking, I'm guessing. And maybe hit some more garage sales in a different direction than where I'll be going on Friday. And see. Around here, a lot of garage sales start on Thursday or Friday. So most of the time, I usually hit most of the garage sales on Friday, and there's not very many new ones for me to hit on Saturday. So that's what I'm up to. Hopefully, I find some really good deals, but I'm really just starting to concentrate on quarter 4 and getting supplies. Now is the time. October is next week. If you haven't used your eBay coupon, if you have a store, go and use your eBay coupon to get your free shipping supplies. I love getting boxes and poly bags from them. I'm looking forward to my new one coming in. I'll probably get more boxes. I'm starting to organize my boxes, take inventory. I have labels coming in from Amazon. I think they're coming today, actually. So I got that coming in, and I need to remember to order some more toner for my brother printer, which I think I've had the same toner for like 6 or 7 years, because I very, very rarely use my brother printer. But when I do, like today, I needed to print off some tax resale certificate forms. Right here, I had to print these off. Thankfully, I found a pile of them next to my computer, so I was like, I can't print them. I don't have any toner. My toner's dead. But that's what I use when I go to TJ Maxx. I fill those out. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. That's what I fill out when I go to TJ Maxx and Home Goods, Marshalls, Dollar Tree, because lately the Dollar Tree's app hasn't been working for me. But on the Dollar Tree, if you go onto their website, input some information, you can just show them a code and they'll scan it, and your purchase, if you're using it for reselling, will be tax-free. So I do that. The other day I handed them one of these because I said, your app's not working. I can't get it to pull up. Well, it'll pull up, but it keeps telling me my password's wrong. And I go, and it's not. And I go to reset it, and it tells me it doesn't meet their qualifications, but it does. After I've tried like 5 different combinations, and I'm like, I know this. Like, I'm literally checking off every box. I got a capital, I got a lowercase, I got a number, I got a special character. I'm long enough. So I get handed them one of those. I keep those in my purse, and I can just pull it out and fill in, say, Dollar Tree, who it's for, and it's already filled out, pre-printed with stuff when I print it, and I just have to sign it and date it at the bottom. So that's really great. If you live in a state that has sales tax and you register your business with the state, that you can get that tax exempt information and not have to pay sales tax, which, think about it. If I go and buy something for resale and I got to pay sales tax at the store, and then I'm selling it, the person is paying sales tax again. That's like double sales tax. So if I can take advantage of having to save 8% here in New York, then it's worth it for me paying 8%, because when I add 8% on, that's an 8% disadvantage to my competitors who might be in New Hampshire who don't have any sales tax, where I do have sales tax of 8%, right? So that's a big difference. So I take advantage of that when I'm able to. But that's about it. Get your supplies ready for Q4, where it's right around the corner. It's next week. So start stocking up. If you are a big Poshmark seller, get those orders in for your priority mailboxes and bags and all that kind of stuff from the post office, so you have that on hand. Shipping delays are going to start to happen more and more as Q4 goes further and further into it, as we get closer to Christmas. So you don't want to be running out of labels or running out of boxes or poly bags or tape or anything like that. If you live like me, it's not as easy to go and just buy that. I can't go to a Granger or a Staples. I don't have those stores here. So for me, I really rely on being able to buy them online and have them shipped to my place. Plus, it's so much cheaper than going to like a Walmart and buying a 8x8 box. It's cheaper if I just order a case of 8x8 boxes. So I do that. So get your stuff ready. I'm here in Messina. I'm going to go in and get my stuff done, drop off my packages. I'll see you next time. And I just wanted to end it with, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.